जय श्री माताजी। आज शाम के ध्यान सत्र में उपस्थित सभी भाई बहनों का हृदयपूर्वक स्वागत है। We welcome all brothers and sisters in today's online collective meditation live from Pratishthan Pune. श्री माताजी को झुककर प्रणाम करेंगे और कुंडलिनी चढ़ाकर बंधन लेंगे। Let's all have collective बंधन। दोनों हाथों को जोड़कर पूरी विनम्रता और श्रद्धा से श्री माताजी से आज के ध्यान की अनुमति मांगेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, हम सब आपके पावन चरणों में ध्यान में बैठने की इच्छा रखते हैं। श्री माताजी कृपावंत होकर हमें आज के ध्यान की अनुमति प्रदान कीजिए। Your Holiness Shri Mataji, we wish to sit in collective meditation at your divine lotus feet. Mother, kindly grant us your permission. जय श्री माता जी। 3 महामंत्र, उसके पश्चात श्री गणेश मंत्र।
सरस्वती
संतुलन के लिए अपना दायां हाथ भूमि माता पे रखेंगे, बायां हाथ श्री माता जी की ओर गोद में, और अपना संपूर्ण चित्त हम अपने ईड़ा नाड़ी पर देंगे। For balancing, let us keep our right hand on Mother Earth and left hand on lap, and our complete attention should be on our left channel. पूर्ण हृदय से प्रार्थना करेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपा अवंत होकर हमारी ईड़ा नाड़ी की समस्त बाधाओं को, दोषों को अपनी असीम कृपा से भूमि तत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। Mother, by your divine grace and blessings, may all the negativities and impurities of our left channel be sucked into the Mother Earth. श्री माता जी, कृपावंत होकर हमारे भूतकाल के सभी कुसंस्कार और विचारों को इस भूमि तत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए और हमारी ईड़ा नाड़ी पर शुद्ध इच्छा शक्ति जागृत कर दीजिए। Shri Mataji, by your divine grace and blessings, may all the conditionings and thoughts of our past be sucked into the Mother Earth. Shri Mataji, kindly enlighten the pure desire on our left channel. धीरे से अपना दायां हाथ गोद में लेंगे और बाएं हाथ को आकाश की ओर करेंगे। Slowly we will take our right hand on lap and we will take our left hand towards sky. Full attention on our right channel. अपना संपूर्ण चित्त हम अपने दाईं ओर की पिंगला नाड़ी पर देंगे। पूरी श्रद्धा से श्री माता जी से प्रार्थना करेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपावंत होकर हमारी पिंगला नाड़ी की समस्त बाधाओं को, दोषों को, अत्यधिक उष्णता को इस आकाश तत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। Your Holiness Shri Mataji, by your divine grace and blessings, may all the negativities, impurities and excess heat of my right channel be sucked into the ether element. श्री माता जी, कृपावंत होकर हमारी पिंगला नाड़ी पर शुद्ध कार्य शक्ति जागृत कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, kindly enlighten the pure power, the pure energy on our right channel. धीरे से अपना बायां हाथ गोद में लेंगे. Slowly we will take our left hand back on lap. Now we will focus our complete attention on our central channel. अपना संपूर्ण चित्त हम अपने मध्य की सुषुम्ना नाड़ी पर देंगे. परम पूज्य श्री माता जी कृपावंत होकर हमें संपूर्ण संतुलन की स्थिति प्रदान कीजिए. माँ कृपावंत होकर हमारे चित्त को वर्तमान स्थिति में, वर्तमान परिस्थितियों में स्थिर कीजिए. Shri Mataji, by your divine grace and blessings, may we all attain the complete balanced state. Mother, by your divine grace and blessings, may our attention be always in present. अब धीरे से अपने चित्त को अपने मूलाधार चक्र पर केंद्रित करेंगे. श्री माता जी आप ही साक्षात श्री गणेश हैं. कृपावंत होकर श्री गणेश जी के सभी गुणों को हमारे मूलाधार चक्र पर जागृत करने की कृपा कीजिए. We'll focus our attention on our मूलाधार चक्र. We'll pray to Shri Mataji. Mother, verily you are Shri Ganesha. Kindly enlighten the powers and the qualities of Shri Ganesha on our मूलाधार चक्र. अब धीरे से अपने चित्त को अपने स्वादिष्ठान चक्र पर केंद्रित करेंगे. Now slowly we will raise our attention on our स्वादिष्ठान चक्र. श्री माता जी, निश्चय ही आप ही श्री ब्रह्मदेव सरस्वती देवी हैं. माँ कृपावंत होकर हमें सृजनशील बनाइए. माँ हमें शुद्ध विद्या प्रदान कीजिए, हमें निर्मल विद्या प्रदान कीजिए. Now slowly we will raise our attention to Swadhisthana Chakra. Mother, verily you are Shri Brahmadev and Goddess Saraswati. Shri Mataji, kindly bless us all with the powers and qualities of these deities. Make us creative and kindly bless us all with pure knowledge, Nirmal Vidya. अब धीरे से अपने चित्त को अपने नाभि चक्र पर केंद्रित करेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी से प्रार्थना करेंगे, श्री माताजी, आप ही साक्षात श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण हैं। श्री माताजी, कृपावंत होकर हमें समाधानी बनाइए। हमें शांत और प्रसन्न चित्त व्यक्तित्व प्रदान करने की कृपा कीजिए। Now we will raise our attention on our Nabhi chakra. Shri Mataji, verily you are Shri Lakshmi Narayan. Shri Mataji, kindly bless us with the satisfaction and generosity. Shri Mataji, kindly bless us with the peace and pure joy. अब हम अपने चित्त को अपने भवसागर में ले जाएंगे। अपने भवसागर में हम घड़ी के कांटे की दिशा में अपने चित्त को घुमाएंगे। ऐसा करते हुए हम परम पूज्य श्री माता जी से प्रार्थना करेंगे, श्री माता जी, निश्चय ही आप आदि गुरु दत्तात्रेय हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपावंत होकर हमें स्वयं का गुरु बना दीजिए। हमारे अंदर गुरु तत्व जागृत करने की कृपा कीजिए। Now we will slowly bring our attention to our Bhavasagra. We will rotate our attention in Bhavasagra in the clockwise direction. And while doing that, we will pray to Shri Mataji, Mother, verily you are Shri Adiguru Dattatreya. Shri Mataji, kindly make us our own Guru and kindly enlighten the Guru principle within us. अब अपने चित्त को धीरे से अनाहत चक्र पर ले जाएंगे। अपने चित्त को अनाहत चक्र पर स्थिर करते हुए श्री माताजी से प्रार्थना करेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपावंत होकर हमें निर्भयी बनाइए। श्री माताजी, कृपावंत होकर हम सबको अपने देवीय संरक्षण में सदैव रखिए। Now slowly we will raise our attention to Anahat Chakra. By focusing our attention on Anahat Chakra, we will pray to Shri Mataji. Mother, verily you are Ma Jagadamba. Kindly make us fearless and kindly always keep us under your divine protection. धीरे से अपने चित्त को अब हम अपने विशुद्धि चक्र पर केंद्रित करेंगे। अपने चित्त को विशुद्धि चक्र पर केंद्रित करते हुए परम पूज्य श्री माताजी से प्रार्थना करेंगे। माँ, निश्चय ही आप ही श्री राधा कृष्ण हैं। कृपावंत होकर हमारी वाणी में मधुरता और सौम्यता घोल दीजिए। Now we will slowly raise our attention to our Vishuddhi Chakra. By focusing our attention on Vishuddhi Chakra, we will pray to Shri Mataji. Your Holiness Shri Mataji, verily you are Shri Radha and Krishna. Mother, kindly bless us all with a sweet voice and modesty in our speech. अब धीरे से अपने चित्त को विशुद्धि चक्र से उठाते हुए आज्ञा चक्र पर केंद्रित करेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी से प्रार्थना करेंगे। श्री माताजी, कृपावंत होकर हमें क्षमाशील बनाइए। हमारे अहंकार और प्रति अहंकार का नाश कीजिए। Now slowly we will raise our attention from our Vishuddhi chakra to our Agya chakra. We'll pray to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, by your divine grace and blessings, I forgive all. Shri Mataji, by your blessings, may I overcome all my egos and superegos. अब धीरे से अपने चित्त को आज्ञा चक्र से उठाते हुए सहस्त्रार पर केंद्रित करेंगे. Now slowly we will raise our attention from our Agya chakra to our Sahasrara. श्री माताजी, कृपावंत होकर हमारा आत्म साक्षात्कार दृढ़ कीजिए. श्री माताजी, कृपावंत होकर हमें उस परमेश्वरी शक्ति से एक रूप कर दीजिए. Your Holiness Shri Mataji, kindly establish our self-realization and make us one with the all-pervading power. श्री माताजी, कृपावंत होकर हमें ऐसी स्थिति प्रदान कीजिए जिससे हम उस परमेश्वरी शक्ति के आशीर्वाद को सदैव अपने सहस्त्रार पर महसूस कर सकें, उसके चैतन्य को सदैव अपने सहस्त्रार पर महसूस कर सकें. Shri Mataji, kindly bless us with a state where we can always feel the bliss of Paramchaitanya on our Sahasrara. कुछ क्षण इसी ध्यान की स्थिति में रहेंगे. इसके पश्चात हम श्री माताजी की अमृतवाणी ग्रहण करेंगे. आज की अमृतवाणी नवरात्रि पूजा से है. वर्ष है 1998. In this state of meditation, we will now listen to Shri Mataji's divine speech from Navaratri Puja. The title of this speech is "You All Should Depend on Paramchaitanya." It's from the year 1998. Jai Shri Mataji.
They are of this size. I don't do anything to them. They start blowing like this, they blast like that. Now one would say, Mother, how do they know? Because they are natural. We are unnatural. We have taken so many artificialities as part and parcel of life. See, all kinds of courtesies, this, that, all that's not necessary. All these stupid practices that we have adopted sometimes keep us away from pure knowledge. And when there's no pure knowledge, we don't know anything what's happening. You just get frightened for small things, upset for something. I mean, it's something very surprising to see Sahajogis getting upset. Among the 100 people, if supposing there's a problem. So, if you are a Sahajogi, you have to just witness and see. If you cannot do that, then you are not a Sahajogi. But it's not like practicing, like they say, if you have to have the blessings of Shiva, you must say 108 times his name. That's not the way. He doesn't like it. You see, nobody likes that kind of a murmuring. You see, somebody comes and takes your name all the time near your door, you'll throw him out. So that's not the way. It's a wrong idea that you go on taking the name of somebody and that deity will help. First of all, you have to become wise enough to understand that you are a part and parcel of Paramchaitanya. Everything will work out by that. And it works out so beautifully. Of course, some people have hard time, I don't say they don't have. But it is not hard, because if you are one with Paramchaitanya, and you know that it is doing the job, you are not feeling that hardness or sickness or anything. All the people who write to me about their problems, I don't know what to say. To just say that, do you believe in Paramchaitanya? All right. It knows. It knows what is to be done. It knows what is to be corrected. It knows what is to be said. See, it can create poetry, it can create music, it can create everything. But do you leave everything to the Paramchaitanya? This is the second point in wisdom. Do you have wisdom to leave everything to Paramchaitanya? After experiencing also, like there was one lady who was going in the car, and she found her car, the brakes were breaking, and she didn't know what to do now. If the brakes are no more, how will she manage? It was in Germany. And all the cars were moving very fast, and she didn't know what to do. So she put her head on the steering wheel, and she said, I leave it to Paramchaitanya. She said, she leaves it to me. All right, it's the same. So by saying that, what happened? She said, Mother, I don't know. When I raised my head, I found my car was taken on one side of the road, and nobody was there. All the cars were passing by, but somehow or other, this car was taken there very nicely by some force. So the wisdom lies in understanding the working of Paramchaitanya, how it guides you, how it helps you, how it preserves you, how, depending on Paramchaitanya, you can continue to be living very happily. I think in Sahaja we have lost very few Sahajogis. They live for long, they don't die. And if you ask their experiences, it's very amazing how it works out. If they don't want to live also, they can pass. But if they want to live, Paramchaitanya takes over and you can live long. But living long doesn't mean that you go on bothering yourself as to what you will do with your money, how will you live, what will be the source. All these nonsensical things, worries come to you, all right. Then the Paramchaitanya says, all right, go on worrying. If you go on worrying, all right, go on worrying, doesn't matter. What will happen? Whatever has to happen will happen. But Paramchaitanya can interfere in case you leave it to Paramchaitanya. He said many a times, leave it to God. Leave it to God. But God means, I don't know what they mean by God. God means Paramchaitanya. God means divine force that is working everything. So another way of looking at it is the wisdom that we should understand. Each and every particle of this world is created by divine, by the divine force. And this particle and everything is completely under the guidance and supervision of Paramchaitanya. Nothing can move unless until Paramchaitanya works on. It is something so connected globally, it's so much there that people don't realize what they are doing, what they should have done. I mean, on many scales you find something happening. Like supposing something is happening now in America. Just try to find out what America has done to other countries. Immediately you will get the answer. So also it takes full care of the persons who believe in Paramchaitanya, who give everything in the hands of Paramchaitanya. We give things to the police, we'll give to the doctors, we give it to some civil people, engineers, to do something. But they can make mistakes, they can create problems. But you leave it to Paramchaitanya. It's something so remarkable that in my own life I've seen that all the time it works for me. I was building a house in Pune and we had to put a slab. It's a very, very big slab. Needed about 300 bags of cement for that. So I got the cement and I got the people. But they said you to start early in the morning and you can finish next morning, 24 hours. I said, all right. So at about 5 o'clock I told, let's go, the work is over. They said, how do you know? I said, I know, let's go and see. So imagine which was going to finish after 12 hours was already finished and all the workers were walking about. And everybody said, Mother, it's a miracle. How can such a big slab be laid in such a short time? I said, is it to make them understand? I said, it must be Hanumana must have done the job. But all of these people, all these deities are part and parcel of that Paramchaitanya. Now you are worshipping the Mother. To worship the Mother is the biggest thing because all these deities and everybody are her children, under her command, under her desire. So to worship the Mother, the story of, as you know about Ganesha, that the Mother said that the one who goes round the Mother Earth 3 times, I will give him a present. So Shri Ganesha thought in his wisdom, who is greater than my mother? No one else. Because he knew he cannot compete with his brother who has got a peacock for a conveyance. So he said, how can I go around and win over this person? So best is to take to wisdom. My mother is greater than everything else. So he went round his mother 3 times and he got the prize. And the other brother was just still moving on. When he came back, he found that the present is already lost. So again and again I'll say, it is the wisdom that helps. The wisdom to leave everything to Paramchaitanya. And this is something for a modern person very difficult to understand. He can't calculate 2 plus 2. He's so bad because of these computers and things like that is absolutely hopeless as far as any mathematical calculations are needed. Or now I must say I don't know how to handle any computer or any calculator. But if you ask me just like that, Mother, how much will it be? I'll say so much. And it will be that. It will be that. But I am so sure about it. It cannot be anything else but that. And it works that way. Sometimes, of course, if I want to tell some wrong thing just to mislead the person, then I may say something. But normally, I know it is that. But I know not like the way we know. I just know it. That's what it is. Just know it. So, I am not saying that you develop your knowledge to that extent that you can do it, but your wisdom. If you start using your wisdom, it will always come handy. In anything that you do, think of the wisdom. My advice to you is that as your mother loves the whole world, loves all of you, and cares for those who haven't even got realization, you should also try to create more people for Sahaja. But in that, if you start behaving in a manner all the time saying, you are catching this, you are a bhoot, you are this, you are that, I never said that to anyone. So you shouldn't say like that. That's no love, that's no understanding. The understanding is that you were just the same as the person was, and now you are knowledgeable, so you must use your knowledge to correct that person, not to put him down. And that correction is also not verbal. It's just through your vibrations you can correct the other person. Most of the Sahaja Yoga work sometimes I've seen that stops because we are very methodical, we become like great teachers, we start telling them stories, and then they get fed up with it. So, when you are handling other people, as I said, we have to spread the knowledge, very important. We cannot keep it to ourselves. But it's not for any ambition, for any leadership, for any kind of recognition, but just the use of our wisdom, use of our knowledge, that we want to help others out of love, not for any recognition, not for any position, nothing. Just we want to do it because we love them. And I'm sure this will work out very effectively. And the person who will be helped, or the persons who will be helped, will be just be bound to you, because they find the true knowledge. But supposing somebody comes to you and says, I know the true knowledge. You might be knowing, but I have to know what you know. Then you ask that person, then he'll give you a big lecture. You say, no, that's not the thing. Just smile, say, that's not the thing. The thing is, true knowledge is a part and parcel of your being. It's just within you. It is not some sort of a concrete stuff that you have read or you have understood, but it just has become a light within you. And that light is there. It has it's no necessity for you to be very well educated or to be very intelligent or to be very highly placed. Not necessary. It is how your heart is clean. In the heart it resides. Imagine all other knowledge resides in the brain, while the pure knowledge resides in the heart. Very surprising. But we do not know also that actually our heart rules the head. There are 7 auras around the heart which control the brain in such a manner that we act in the hands of the Paramchaitanya. Unless and until your heart is clean, unless and until in your heart you have a beautiful image of a person who is very, very pure. You cannot do anything mentally. And from your heart, if you have to do, your heart has to be very clean and extremely wise. This is the point one has to jump into, that your heart, is it wise? For example, to get attached to someone too much, identified with someone, shows that your heart is not clean. It has so many bondages. Open your heart fully. And that's why they say that the goddess resides in the heart, in the center heart. She resides in the center heart because she's so balanced. She resides in the center heart as Shakti. And she gives you all that you want. Within you, she's settled down. As many things, you know the shlokas which says that she is settled within us like knowledge. She is settled within us as memory. She is settled within us as sleep. Also she is settled within us as illusion, Bhranti. She is the one who puts us into illusions because we are not yet fully perfected. We have to become paripakva, means absolutely matured. Till we are matured, this mother herself puts you into illusions and plays around so that you learn how to be wise. So one should understand that she is playing around with you, and you should try to be very careful as not to be falling into her maya. Because if she puts you in the maya, you will go round and round and you will reach nowhere. So this power of Bhranti is also very important. This delusion you can call it, or you can call it a thing by which she creates a drama in which you become like a stupid man being found out. So this stupidity and all that can be removed by this Bhranti that she creates. And this power of Bhranti is because of human beings as they are, because they will not understand something straightforward. So it has to go round and round till they reach a point to understand that it was the play of the mother that brought them to this shore of wisdom. So for us it is important to see that so much has been done by Paramchaitanya for us. The mother has done so much for us. Now what are we going to do ourselves to get all these powers that she has given us to be completely enlightened and developed? What have we done so far? Nothing to be done as such, but to develop a kind of a deep devotion, deep understanding. And that depth is possible, absolutely possible, because now you are on your way to that perfection. So today in Cabella is the last puja, and I want to tell you as a mother that you all should depend on Paramchaitanya. That's very important, to depend on Paramchaitanya. Also there's a habit of many people to put the blame on others, like I got caught up from this person and got caught up from that person. You are caught up by yourself only. All such ideas are of no use. Face yourself, find out about yourself, and you have to perfect yourself. That's so important, because at this juncture of the time, people think that something great is going to happen. I don't know, 2000 years according to them would be something great, but I don't know, because it's all man-made, all this 2000 year and 3000 year is man-made. But I myself feel, as predicted by many, that possibly because of your understanding and your wisdom, I am sure something great may happen in this world and things may be brought to a proper level of understanding of spirituality. Because this is the last judgment, and in this last judgment, you have to play a very vital role, which I am sure you can do it if you decide to achieve something for the future. May God bless you.
श्री आदिशक्ति का संपूर्ण मंत्र लेते हैं। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। आरती की तैयारी करेंगे।
दूर करना, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ
परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, आपके पावन चरणों में हम सभी का कोटि कोटि अनंत कोटि प्रणाम। श्री माताजी, आपकी परम कृपा से हम सदैव उस परमेश्वरी शक्ति से एक रूप रहें, उसके आशीर्वाद को, उसके चैतन्य को अपने अंदर महसूस कर सकें और उसी चैतन्य की शक्ति व प्रेम से पूरे विश्व में सहयोग कार्य, सहयोग प्रचार प्रसार करें, ऐसा हमें आशीर्वाद दीजिए। जय श्री माता जी। सामूहिक बंधन, लेट्स ऑल हैव कलेक्टिव बंधन। प्रतिष्ठान पुणे से आज की सूचनाएं कुछ इस प्रकार से हैं। प्रतिष्ठान में होने वाले विकास कार्य और मेंटेनेंस के लिए धनराशि भेजने हेतु आप प्रतिष्ठान पुणे एंड्रॉयड ऐप या प्रतिष्ठान पुणे.in इस वेबसाइट पर डोनेशन लिंक का उपयोग करें। आपने अगर इससे पहले ऑनलाइन डोनेशन किया है और आपको डोनेशन रिसीप्ट प्राप्त नहीं हुई है तो कृपया आप स्क्रीन पर दिखाए गए प्रतिष्ठान हेल्पलाइन नंबर पर संपर्क करें। लर्निंग सहयोग और यूट्यूब चैनल के माध्यम से 2023 की 26 जनवरी यानी कि गणतंत्र दिवस के अवसर पर आत्म साक्षात्कार कार्यक्रम का आयोजन किया गया है और उसके बाद नए साधकों के लिए पुनः नई बैच आरंभ होगी, जिसकी जानकारी आप सभी को दें। इस आत्म साक्षात्कार कार्यक्रम में सारे नए साधक आमंत्रित हैं। 7 जनवरी यानी आने वाले शनिवार के दिन दीपक वर्मा जी शाम के ध्यान के बाद मातृवंदना में भक्ति संगीत की प्रस्तुति करेंगे। रीजनल श्री शिव पूजा 17 फरवरी 2023 से 19 फरवरी 2023 तक निम्नलिखित जगहों पर संपन्न होगी: लुधियाना पंजाब, विशाखापट्टनम आंध्र प्रदेश। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी निर्मला देवी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय जन्म दिवस पूजा महोत्सव और सेमिनार 19 मार्च से 22 मार्च 2023 मध्य प्रदेश छिंदवाड़ा में होगा। 19 मार्च को शाम 5 बजे हवन होगा। 20 मार्च को शाम 5 बजे सहज विवाह होंगे और 21 मार्च को शाम 5 बजे जन्मदिवस पूजा होगी। 22 मार्च को सेमिनार और सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम होंगे। आप इस महोत्सव में सादर आमंत्रित हैं। जन्मदिवस पूजा सेमिनार में प्री रजिस्ट्रेशन करने की आखिरी तारीख 31 जनवरी 2023 है। इच्छुक सहजी इससे पहले अपना प्री रजिस्ट्रेशन करवा लें। आप रेल के रजिस्ट्रेशन या फ्लाइट की बुकिंग के भी एडवांस में कर सकते हैं। होटल एकोमोडेशन के लिए स्क्रीन पर दिए हुए नंबर पर आप संपर्क कर सकते हैं। कल के कार्यक्रम कुछ इस प्रकार से होंगे: अर्ली मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन सुबह 4 बजे प्रसारित होगा, सुबह का ध्यान सुबह 5:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा और शाम का ध्यान 7 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। आज का ध्यान सत्र यहीं संपन्न होता है। जय श्री माता जी।
प्रधाना रूप गणेशाचे, ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे जे तिन्ही देवाचे जन्मस्थान जे तिन्ही देवाचे जन्मस्थान ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे जे तिन्ही देवाचे जन्मस्थान जे तिन्ही देवाचे जन्मस्थान ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे अकार तो ब्रह्मा उकार तो विष्णु
अकार तो ब्रह्मा उकार तो विष्णु
मकार महेशा
मकार महेशा जाणिएला
ओंकार
प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे
ओंकार
प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे
ऐसी तिन्ही देवा जे तो उत्पन्न
ऐसे तिन्ही देवा जे कोणी उत्पन्न
तो हा गजानन
तो हा गजानन माया बापा
ओंकार
प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे
ओंकार
प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे
तू कमणे ऐसी वैसे
तू कमळे ऐसी आहे वेदवाणी
तू कमणे
ऐसी आहे वेदवाणी
पहावी पुराणी
पहावी पुराणी व्यासाची या ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे
ओंकार
प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे
अच्युता अनंता श्रीधरा माधवा अच्युता अनंता श्रीधरा माधवा देवादिदेवा
देवादिदेवा पांडुरंगा ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे
कृष्ण विष्णु हरि गोविंदा वामना
कृष्ण विष्णु हरि गोविंदा वामना
तुम ही नारायण
नामधारी ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे
मुकुंदा मुरारी प्रद्युम्न केशवा
मुकुंदा मुरारी प्रद्युम्न केशवा
नाम सदा शिव शांत रूपा ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे रूपतीत हरी दाखवी सगुण
रूपातीत हरी दाखवी सगुण
निरंतर ध्यान हरि नाम ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे जे तिन्ही देवांचे
जन्मस्थान
जे तिन्ही देवांचे
जन्मस्थान ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे
ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे ओंकार प्रधान रूप गणेशाचे
श्री गणेशा जय श्री गणेशा श्री गणेशा जय श्री गणेशा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः महागणपति देव नमः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः महागणपति देव नमः श्री गणेशा जय श्री गणेशा bow to the Son of Lord Shiva.